morning, everyone. It's great to see you. John, thank you for letting me speak today. It's a privilege. There's a saying in business that I learned that goes like this: a lot of your success is determined by how many uncomfortable conversations you're willing to have. And I have found that to be true over the years. Now, this morning, what we're going to talk about may be one of those. So bear with me. However, it doesn't have to be. Because what I have found is that when it comes to uncomfortable conversations, the more you love the subject, the more willing you are to have it. And that's why I'm here this morning. That's why the leadership board has been busy at work trying to come to some solutions to some of the issues that this church faces. Now, the fact that we love the subject, and I want to let you know that what we're going to discuss involves a common friend that we all have. That friend has been around since 1955 and have been through untold hardships and bad times, economic downturns. It's had its ups and downs that we could barely fathom, and yet it survived, and here we stand. Because that's something, that friend is this church. And occasionally, the church, despite its efforts to teach, to nurture, to love, to embrace, and the amount of people that have been through this church and in between these walls since 1955, and the effect that it's had on the people and the children and anyone who has come into contact with a member of this church, the effects are incalculable. And yet, here we stand. Now, which brings us to the other side of the equation, and that is that, like in the past, when this church has gone through hard times, the people of the congregation stepped up. And we are standing in large part, on their shoulders as we speak. And we are very grateful for that. We have been standing on your shoulders for a very long time, and we are extraordinarily grateful to the giving that this congregation has done. However, what we have found in the course of time is that the church, because we have gone through a really bad period, and I think we all know that COVID, I think, was the start of this whole thing. The shutdowns, the economic downturn, the political and cultural upheaval that we've all been through has had its effect on the church. And so this is a downturn. All that means is we have to step up. And we will. Now, I don't mean to say these things to alarm anyone or to create any anxiety in you, because quite frankly, the position we're in now, comparatively speaking to other churches, is not that bad. It's not that bad. However, you all know that when you take in less money every month than you spend, that situation is unsustainable. The leadership board has been wrestling with this for some time now, and we have cut expenses in every way we possibly can. Perhaps there's more we can do, and we will try. What we're asking, and this is a one-time thing, but we are asking for your buy-in on a solution for next month. And I want to explain. Last month, to give you an insight into the financials at our church, we paid all our bills, staff, everyone, and we had a $5,000 shortfall, $5,000 deficit last month. Our goal as a leadership board has agreed, is that we want this August, to be a break-even month. And we can do it. Why is that important? Like I said, we're in good shape. We can go for a long while without any help at all. But it's unsustainable, and the hole will keep getting deeper and deeper the longer we wait. Now, it may seem insurmountable, $5,000 is a lot of money. However, when you do the math and you look at the number of people that we have that are regular givers, all that would require would be for each of those persons to have a gift of $65 in the month of August. And we are at break-even. We are at a break-even, sustainable path. This is something I want you to prayerfully consider. It's very important to this church. It's very important to the sustainability of what we do here. Now, why is breaking even is not something to get real excited about. I know, it's like, well, how do you get, what difference does that make? What breaking even does is it buys us time to develop more spiritual solutions to the issues of today's culture, of the problems that with churches, not just us, community-wide, statewide, nationwide, so that we can come to solutions that are more permanent. What we would like to do, if that happens. Now, let me say this. Some people, $65 is a lot of money. I get that. I understand that. And we're very sensitive to that. It doesn't have to be 65. I throw that out as a number just for you to consider. If you can give more than 65, for some of you, that would be very easy to do. For some of you, it's dinner out. And so we would welcome that. But if you can't give $65 next month, what we would like you to do is give anything that you can. And it would be grateful. But we would like this to be over and above what you're already contributing to your tithe. Okay, so that's our request. We want to do this together as a church. This is a step of faith that we all get and have the privilege to take together. And if we do it, we will all celebrate together. And we will make some noise in this church when we finally turn this ship around. It has been a long time since we have broken even. From what I understand, it's been a few years. We have been drawing a deficit every month. This will be a huge moment for the turnaround of this church to give us some spiritual momentum. And it'll be because of faithful servants like yourself to a church that's been very faithful to us for all these years. Thank you very much. Pray about that. We'll discuss it some more next month, okay? Thank you.